Welcome back. It's time for sports. Despite attaining qualification time for the Tokyo Olympics, sprinter Ferdinand Omanyala's Olympic dream is not yet a reality due to his 2017 doping sanction. Omanyala is eager to get a second chance and an opportunity to represent the country, but Athletics Kenya is insisting that any athlete with a doping rule violation will not be allowed to represent the country.
Ferdinand Omanyala has had a torrid 2021 season on and off the track. The speedster ran in a time of 10.01 seconds in 100 meters at the Making of Champions Grand Prix at the Yabatech Sports Complex in Lagos, Nigeria, and with that, attaining the Olympics qualifying time, beating the required 10.05 seconds cutoff. Athletics Kenya is, however, holding its ground that any athlete with a previous doping rule violation will not be allowed to represent the country.
When it comes to doping, you know the conditions of doping. I don't want to comment because you see that's not my specialty. You know the rules and regulations governing that. ATAG has been doing that, and it's not as about AK. It is not about anybody else from here. It is people who are to comment on that should be ATAG. But the policy from Athletics Kenya had already been stated, which was supported by the Kenyan government.
With the Olympics beckoning, does this mean Omanyala's Olympic dream has been crushed?
I can't say like we have options, because if you don't run for the country, maybe another country will show interest. You know, like you can never be sure. And then maybe apply as a neutral athlete to go to the Olympics. Or even just decide and let everything go, and then just decide and run as an international athlete, like go for the Diamond League races, the private races, and make your own money.
On the World Athletics athletes profile, Ferdinand's 10.01 seconds record has been updated as a national record. This is a reality that a section of Kenyans are yet to accept.
My legs are the one that has run, so I'll just run that time again and again, and I broke that 10.11. So I don't feel like it was much of a burden. I felt like it's a good thing. I've known that I can run 10.1 with an ease. I knew that I can do better.
Because of different reasons, several Kenyan athletes have denounced their nationalities before. And with the pressure mounting, Omanyala's name might just be penned on that growing list.
100 meters is expensive. It's an expensive sport. We sacrifice a lot to run faster times. So if your country is not appreciating what you're doing, then if another country comes in and says, hey man, let's appreciate what you do, I mean, why should I not take that option? Just sit back and enjoy. If you want to enjoy my race, you just enjoy it. If you don't want, I mean, leave it. Because for me, I'm running clean, and I have learned from my mistake. I'll never want even to my worst enemy to go through what I went through during that time. So I cannot put myself again in that position. I can't. I have to be very, very careful with what I take.
But at the moment, the country has a Ferdinand Omanyala, and he has managed to clock a time that at one point ranked as the best for the time in the world this year. Let us then have that discussion. Does this Kenyan son deserve a second chance? Moses Wahisi, KTN News.
Now, further afield, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said it is time for Manchester United to take the next step and reach